Alright guys, welcome back to a new week. It's Monday and it's the time for the week ahead. Alright, so what we're going to do is before we start the week ahead, I'm going to have a look on the NFP data that came in last Friday. Indeed, it was higher than expected, so I was right in the terms of having a higher NFP. But we're going to get back, we're going to go to that in a minute. And then after that, we're going to go for the week ahead, okay? So before we start, please already subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up on this video, and make sure to register for my webinar tomorrow. It's going to be from 6 to 7 p.m. on Australia time, Sydney time. You can go just to ACY website and go to webinars and register there. All right, so let me get the numbers here. And the forecast was at 187,000. Okay, that was the forecast. Look at how interesting it was here. The previous was adjusted, okay? So right now the previous was 333,000, but actually it was 200 and something thousand. So there were more additions in the job from December, because that was the previous. So, you know, we had the January, but then we had the previous one was December. So indeed it had more than expected, even though in December, right? Because of the Christmas, because of people getting employed, because of New Year's Eve, people need more staff to work for them because it's a very busy year, a very busy period. Therefore, you know, they go to the market to get more people on board. So very interesting there, okay? And then the actual came in at 353,000. So the forecast was 187 and the actual come nearly the double, okay? So pretty interesting what just happened there. We did have higher average hourly earnings. We did have lower unemployment rates as well. So very good for US. It's still my first quarter stronger US dollar for now. And I'm continue to be right. Okay, now moving ahead, what are we gonna have this week? Well, today we had Fed Chair Powell speaks on CBS on 60 Minutes. That's nothing too big, okay? We just talked about monetary policy, just what he's been talking on last Thursday, okay? Depending where you are, it was Wednesday or it was Friday, but last Thursday for us here. Now, tomorrow we're going to have the services PMI and the ISM non-manufacturing PMI for January. Consensus is expecting for services higher than the previous, and the non-manufacturing PMI is expected to be higher as well because of the what? Because of the December. Still have this month of February that will reflect the data, reflect the actions that was being taken on December through the data that is coming out from January. Okay, so we will still have stronger data for US now. We're gonna have retail sales on Australia, and of course we have RBA interest rate decision as well. You know, like 99.9% of my personal opinion, right? No, this is not thing for you guys to go and trade off, but I'm 100% sure that they will keep pausing the rates. There's no reason why. Economically wise, they can't just go and cut the rates now. They can go and raise the rates, but there's no need for that anymore because we went from 7.50 something% inflation in beginning of January last year in 2023, all the way down now to 4 point something% in Australia. So we did have a more than 50% drop. We only need another 50, so then it's going to come from 4 to 2, and we're going to be sort of in a controlled inflation. But remember that the effects of the higher rates are getting felt right now. So we're gonna feel from you, this is from Australia, you can probably see the prices of rental, prices of houses, prices of food rising again, okay? We did have a drop on the real estate market. Now we're gonna have a booming again on the real estate market. This is just because the rates go up, no one wanna buy, rates go down, people wanna buy. Now, going to Wednesday, we're going to have employment change and unemployment rates on New Zealand, so quarter over quarter, quarter four. Very interesting, okay, to see how the employment market is performing on New Zealand. And this is one of the things that the RBNZ, the Reserve Bank of New Zealand, it is looking for. So when we have, those types of news coming up to the market, like employment and unemployment, is very important for us to get a very clear understanding to see how the economy is actually performing. If we see a lower unemployment, this is really good because people are getting employed and not getting off from their job. And then on Thursday, we're not going to have anything much important. We're just going to have crude oil investors. And then on Friday, we're going to have German CPI, so pay attention on that. And initial jobs claims for US. All right, guys, so this is all from today. Hopefully, we can have a good trading week ahead. If you have any questions, please put it down below on the comments. I will try to read and respond to you personally. And please share this video with your friends. Maybe someone that likes to know a little bit what is going to happen on the week ahead. And this is very important to know in terms of fundamental aspects, what can affect the market this week. All right, I hope it helped. And again, any questions, just put down below and I will happily answer those.